Hi there, welcome to the May 2021 pickups video. For my channel anyway. I always feel like I never have anything to show in the month, and then when I collect all the things that I actually did buy within the month, it's actually like a lot of stuff. I don't know how I do this to myself all the time, but I don't know. Here we go. Nothing too special out of these packages. I think this one is pretty special if I remember correctly what this one is, but I'll open these last. But let's start right here. So, I don't have an original PlayStation. I do have an old school PS1, like, you know, the really like cute tiny white one. But I never owned actually this version. So I won this off of an auction for $10. And this is in shit shape. I actually did that for a reason. I want to actually like here we go. So if you see this coloring should not be like this dingy it's like beige green, or it's like not green but like here, let me open this up. This is very ratty. It's really kind of gross. This is supposed to be much grayer, or in more monochromatic gray than it is right now. It's kind of a yellowish gray actually. And then they came with a white controller. I don't ever remember them releasing white controllers for this guy. This is really gross too. I'm going to restore these. I'm gonna like take them apart, wash them up. If you ever see like that channel Odd Tinkering, like when he like touches up a bunch of stuff, it's basically the same kind of idea. Same thing with this one. So if you notice, like this one, it looks gray, yeah, sure, but it's like a yellowish gray. You could tell because if you look at the controller ports, that's what the actual gray color is supposed to be. So the UV light, basically what it does, it hits this plastic and starts the yellowing process, and it damages it. I bought this sight unseen, untested even, because it's super cheap. Oh wow. I could hear something moving in there, but I'm gonna fix it, just like Odd Tinkerer does. These are actually relatively very simple to fix and to refurbish, unlike a lot of the consoles in the last like two generations. So yeah, it'll be nice to have one of these running. I already have a fat PlayStation 3, so I could actually run PlayStation games, but I'd like to have just one of these just like chilling out with my PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 and all this other stuff, so that'd be pretty neat to have. Also, the reason why I mentioned Odd Tinkering is because like he found the methodology on how to unyellow a lot of the ABS plastics that are from this PC era. So it not only works on like console stuff, but it also works on old PC keyboards, like PC stuff. His way is to use our UV light enclosure with some alcohol poured inside of it. That's a really good method actually. It's proven very well. So yeah, I'm gonna restore this guy and get it up and running. Another reason why I bid on this thing is that it has the AV port, multi-AV port. So you could use that with the existing connection from your PlayStation 2 and your PlayStation 3. It's the same port. So yeah, that's my PlayStation 1. Hope you guys had a good Memorial Day. Alright, next one. I got a Nintendo Power from a half price books. And this was like $10, which is like a lot more expensive. But it had Sonic colors on the cover. I never subscribed to Nintendo Power. I was always an EGM kind of guy. And I bought this before they made the official announcement for Sonic Colors Ultimate being released for the next gen hardware. So yeah, I was like, shoot. I picked it up on like a whim, and then it just like, I visualized the win for this guy. So Sonic is going to be in my magazine collection, which I have very few of. It's mainly just EGMs and some Game Informers. Yeah, so like, yeah, I'm definitely an EGM guy. I was just reading this, and it just happened to be on my desk right now. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off. All right, so for the physical games, mix of Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 3 stuff. Again, PlayStation 3, still kind of collecting for it, not as much anymore, because Sony rolled back their statement about continuing with the PlayStation 3 on the PSN network. So I've kind of cooled off on that. But I did find some really cool stuff that I wanted to check out anyway that I never got to from before. First one from Half Price Books is this guy right here. This is Beyond Two Souls. This is a David Cage game. Similar games made by him are like Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human, those types of deal. So yeah, this is gonna be cool. It has Ellen Page, who is now Elliot Page. That's his name now. And Willem Dafoe. So I wanted to always check this out because it had star power behind it. But I just like, the scores weren't high on it enough for me to like retread on something like this again. So I was like, I'll wait. All right, next one. I got Lollipop chainsaw for the 360, brand new. I got this for $12 on Amazon, completely sealed. And it's weird how much cheaper the 360 version is of this compared to the PlayStation 3 version. This, I said, like, what is it, $12, $13? I believe the PlayStation 3 version is around like $40 right now. And yeah, it's really weird because the Xbox 360 version actually runs better than the PlayStation 3 version, which is like, oh no. People just like collecting on the PlayStation 3 more, I guess. I also got Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I think I overpaid this game. It's $20, but they had it at the GameStop, and I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. It's right now a lot of GameStops. What they're doing right now for their 360 and their PlayStation 3 collections, they have it behind the desk, behind like the clerk. So you have to like ask them if you're looking for this generation, the 7th generation of games. You have to ask them to like print out a list of their titles that they have right now, and then you have to sort through it, and then like you just tell them like, hey, I want to see this one, and then they're like, okay, I'll pull it out. So they pulled out this one for me, and I was like, yeah, I'll give this one a shot. I heard this is like terrible. I'm like iffy on keeping this one because this is on PC too, and I heard it wasn't that great of a game, but they had it, and I was like, how come I never played this? So I'll give it a shot. I also ordered with like I think it was like buy one get one free on GameStop, Tenchu Z. Tenchu series, man, like I wish they did more with that. It was a really good series when it started out on the PlayStation 1. Believe it or not, it started like in the same, the first Tenchu released in the same year as Metal Gear Solid. And we were all like mind blown when the first Tenchu came out, because it was like, damn, stealth assassins, this is legit, like some shit right here. And then like within that same year, Metal Gear Solid came out and then redefined stealth again. So it's like kind of outdated the Tenchu series really quickly. It's had its ups and downs. I heard this one was like middle ground, but this one is really cool because it's for the 360 first of all. But this is also, it's made by From Software. So yeah, I mean, it's got to be something good in there, right? It has to be. Alright, what else did I get? I got the Devil May Cry HD Trilogy. Heard it wasn't the best kind of port, but I do have all the Devil May Cries on my Xbox now, so, and it's backwards compatible, so I was waiting to play that guy. This game, oh man, I missed out on this one, Blur. So this was the last game made by Bizarre Creations, and this was like their swan song, unfortunately. This is the last game they ever made before Activision shut them down. Awesome, like Mario Kart racing style, but with licensed cars, and awesome. Also, the soundtrack on this was sick. I've been watching some reviews for it, and when I listened to the soundtrack, I was like, damn, dude, this is actually really, really good, and it looks really, really, really fun. So yeah, I picked it up. This isn't available. Like they don't have it backwards compatibility. They don't have it on PC or Steam. So yeah, you could only get this on like the 360 and the PlayStation 3. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I'll do the buy one get one free thing. So yeah, I picked that up immediately. Also, it came with a full case. Like the thing that I loved about like these three is that this one didn't come with like a full case and artwork, but these two did. So I was like, yeah, I'm keeping these things. What else did I get? Alright, Dante's Inferno. I already have this on my Xbox One through, I think it was a free game at the time. But this is like one of those types of games that I feel like it's not like really a licensed game, but since it was like one of Visceral Studios' like last ones, it'll keep its price. I think you can buy this on, or you could play this on EA Play too as well. But as a physical copy goes, I feel like these are gonna start getting a little bit more rare. There's like a ton of them out there, but not a ton of them were kept in like this well of a condition right here. So I picked up this one too. Next one, man, I always wanted this one. I actually want the special edition of this. Is the original Catherine for the Xbox 360. This is a very good copy of this game. It came with the owner's manual and a really, really good copy of the disc inside. Yeah, I love the art style of this, and when I saw the first review to this, I was like, damn, this is one horny ass game. So they've re-released this, I believe one time because they have Catherine full body and they made like a limited edition for it. So I always wanted to get that one, but that one's always like super expensive, and I don't have a lot of space anymore for a lot of extra stuff. Next one. So this is my third time buying this game. This is Wattam. with the sunny side egg. I have the sushi and the apple, and now I have the egg. So I have all three of the versions, physical versions that are out there in the wild. This was at Best Buy. I didn't know they sold I Am 8-Bit games at Best Buy, but now that I know that they do, I'm gonna start checking that out like once in a while because I didn't know that. I might wait on some of the releases and just like wait for Best Buy to like offer them, or maybe they have maybe I Am 8-Bit has like extra stock and they just want to get rid of stuff like this. But it's cool. Shitty thing about this guy is that it's damage on the binding. I think when the guy opened up, like they have like a plastic case seal for it. I think when he opened it up, he messed it up, and I was like, motherfucker! I can't believe he did that. But no big deal. I just have one completely sealed version of this now. So yeah, that was a pretty good pickup. Next one. So I grabbed a couple of Sega games that I already owned before, but never really dove into too. So this is Chromehounds for the 360, platform exclusive. This is also from Software, published by Sega. Mech game. I believe there's another mech game that was much better, a little bit better than this guy. But I dipped my toes into this one. Thought it was really cool, but never went beyond that. I don't think I I think I like borrowed it from like a friend, if I remember correctly, and I was like, this is cool, but something came out at the time that probably stole my attention more than this game did. So, but yeah, I just bought it myself, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot again. All right. Next Sega game that I used to have is Condemned: Criminal Origins. Man, this series is actually really good. It got a second game, but I got rid of both of them. I didn't even finish the first. Did I finish the first one? I don't think I did. I don't think I finished the first one, and I bought the second one, thinking I was like, okay, I'm gonna set aside like a whole weekend and play through both of them. Never happened. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I'll go back through this stuff, and it came with like a full-on, like, you know, owner's manual and the disc and everything, so I just picked this one up. Yeah, but I'll still be hunting out for Condemned 2 for the series. Next one, Castlevania: Lord of the Shadows. Okay, Castlevania 3D title, but these are getting really expensive because Castlevania is really, like, the Netflix special is really good. If you ever check that out, they're up to season 4 now, and yeah, but Castlevania always does well in terms of resellability or like collectability. Like, that's the thing about Castlevania. Even though this didn't get reviewed too well, it was decent enough. It was like Dante's Inferno kind of level thing. But because it's the Castlevania IP, people expected, like, you know, to be one of the best, like compared to like the GBA games or something like that. So, but no, yeah, I mean, I picked it up. I want to get the second game, Castlevania 2 Lords. Ooh, what's the second one? I forgot what the name of the second one is, but I also do want to get that one on the PlayStation 3 specifically to match this one, because I have majority of my Castlevania games on the NES and the PlayStation. So yeah, I'm sticking with that platform for this one. Okay, next one. This one's super controversial, but I wanted to get it before it happened. So unfortunately, a few weeks ago, one of the anime greats, manga greats, passed away. He was a very talented artist. His work has echoed through many types of anime and manga that's been released over the years, and yeah, like the world lost a lot. He had a very unique art style, and he was very revered in a lot of his work. Very diligent artist. His books, his Berserk books, have reached like millions, I want to say, at this point, influenced even more. Of course, I'm talking about Kentaro Miura and his work with the Berserk series. He super influential in what he did. Unfortunately, when he passed away, I was like, man, like I wanted to go play my old Dreamcast, sort of the Berserk game, because that was fantastic. I haven't read all of the manga because it's very long and very involved. His fan base is just incredible. Like, they're ravenous, and deservedly so. His work is incredible. But like, I wanted to pick up a game that I had, like, I knew that came out, but like I just like never gave it the time of day because I was so inundated with all these other games at the time. And I wanted to do it soon because I knew what was going to happen was that people are going to freaking go nuts selling this game or reselling it because Kentaro passed away. But this game right here is Berserk and the Band of Hawk. So if you're not familiar with this title, it is like a Dynasty Warriors title where you play as Berserk and a few of the other characters within the franchise. And yeah, like I got this at, I think it was $40. And if you look at it right now, like I'm gonna check like right now, hold on just a second. Holy shit, yeah, see, it's like $250 for a brand new sealed copy of this. And I'm like, oh, that's just awful. Like, I'm pretty sure you can download this, but if having a physical copy like this is really tough. Yeah, come by. So since I have this one, I have both Berserk games now, as far as I know of. This is my OG copy from when I was a kid, and I bought this in my game store. Sort of the Berserk Guts' Rage. And so I have both games, which I think are the only Berserk games that ever released in North America now. And yeah, it's unfortunate that it had to go down like it did. Like, rest in peace, Kentaro, man. Like, you're a freaking legend, man. That sucks. So I hope more people get to play these games, because this one, as dated as some of it might be, the lore and the characters are incredible, and the way that they translated it into Guts' Rage is like really well done. I have never played Band of the Hawk, so I can't wait to dive back in and like see what parts of the story, what parts of the manga they picked up on to go along with it. I heard it's like kind of like a mix of I want to say volumes like 2, 4, and 5, but don't quote me on that. Like, I'm not an expert on this game at all. I hope they covered the decent parts about the Guts' saga. So anyway, yeah, rest in peace, my man. We'll miss you dearly. Last two. I'm going to unbox this one first. Gamefly had their like sale. They have really great stuff. I really advocate. I think it's my third time advocating buying some of their inventory. If you ever question about it, it's actually really good, even though they're like technically used copies. They're in better shape than a lot of stuff you'll ever find out in the wild. Yeah, see, like I could feel it already. Like these feel like really smooth copies of these games. So I got a mix of one PlayStation 5 game, 2 PlayStation 4 games, and 2 Xbox games. The first one, yeah, I wanted to play this right when they announced this. Is One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. If you don't know the anime, One Punch Man is exactly what he is. He is one punch and he finishes the fight. And they turned this into a fighting game. I think it's the same game engine that they used with the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and the Kill la Kill fighting game, just a little bit tweaked, whatever. Because like I laughed because when I saw the review for this, I was like, how the hell are you gonna balance a fighting game with Saitama? Like, how are you gonna do this? And basically, he has to be late to the fight, so whatever fighter you have in the ring at the moment has to last in a given time limit until he gets there to fight, so then you can use his punch, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I never really get into like anime games, mainly because like they're not as fun as the actual anime a lot of the time. I think there are very few exceptions to the rule, like of course like Berserk, like Guts' Rage, and hopefully this guy here. But yeah, I wanted to go into this, and this was relatively cheap. I believe for an anime game, I think this was like $20, which anime licensed games, they don't really go down in price. They normally hover like around $30, $35, but with the discounts given on the Gamefly website, I was like, yeah, that's totally reasonable. I'll go for it at that time. And it's like brand new. It feels like really good. And I don't know, not a lot of people probably rent this stuff out, but we'll see. But yeah, One Punch Man, that's one of them. Second one, and see, like this is so brand new, like the original like plastic covering is still on here that I get to rip off. Next one, Katamari Damacy ReRoll. This is a remake of the old school Katamari Damacy that launched on the PlayStation 2. I love this game. When it launched, it was $20, and I remember when I was working at the Game Crazy at the time, when some kid came in and was like, mommy, I want like the new Grand Theft Auto, or I want like Manhunt. Like some bold ass kid asked me one time. They're like, no, absolutely not. And then they asked me, like, hey, can you recommend like a different game for my child? And I was like, yeah, Katamari Damacy, $20, go for it. Some would be absolutely pissed that I recommend this game. Others would be like, damn, this is actually really fun. And it was. I picked this up because I wanted my wifey to try it out and see what she thought about the game. It's because it's a really ludicrous, like, crazy thought process on like what went into like this kind of game design. The music's actually very, very good. I mean, it's updated, and I always want to keep playing it. I could play it on my PlayStation 2 because I have my own copy from back in the day, but I'm like, no, I'll play it on the Xbox with my wifey. She's into that. So yeah, if you know, this came out first. The creator of this game went on and made this game. So this is his third game. I don't have Nobi Boy, his second game, but I have 2 of them, of the 3 at least. Can't wait to jump back into that thing. Oh, one PlayStation 5 game that I've been wanting to play, but I've been waiting for it to go down in price, is this one right here, the Pathless. Like, this I know is a hidden gem, made by Giant Squid. I can't wait to now that I have it. Once I'm done with The Last of Us Part 2, I'm gonna jump straight into this guy and try to get as many of the trophies as possible. And right before Guilty Gear Strive and Ratchet and Clank come out, hopefully. I don't know. I don't think I have enough time for that, but we'll see. Yeah, super excited to play this one. Like, games like this are always like very artistic and very well thought out. They ended up being like very hidden gems out of the generation, so I wanted to pick this one up right away. If you haven't yet, go ahead and do it. You'll do yourself a favor by doing so. Next one. All right, I got Shenmue 3 for the PlayStation 4. This was $7 for brand spanking new, practically. Yeah, not very well made, I heard, not very well reviewed. And I already have like 2 other copies of it, but I wanted to keep those sealed, so now I can just play and dick around with this copy whatever I want, and do my thing on that. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool, and I'll finally get into it. I think it's enough time has passed for me to accept that Shenmue is bad, and there may never be another Shenmue. There may never be another Shenmue 4. The momentum that this game had, and like, squelched away, was just like so disheartening to me. But I think I've accepted it now. The last one I got is Rick and Morty. This is the VR title, Rick and Morty Virtual Rick-ality. So they got this one. So I hate this. Arcana Legacy, you hear this crap? Damn, that sucks. Shit, I hate when that happens. Biggest pet peeve is when they send you a game and the disc is like floating around inside instead of set into the damn into the cover. That sucks. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to collect as many of the VR games as possible. This one always, because it's a licensed game, this one always tends to be much higher than some other VR titles, like that other one that I got, like Golem, for like $5. I wanted to get this one because I think this one was on sale for $15 off of Gamefly. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up because that's a pretty good discount for this kind of game. That's a lot of games that I got already. I don't know how much I get through all that because I really should stop that. My backlog like freaking hates me all the time. Last one is, this one's special. I put a bid for this one on Goodwill. It was Monday and I can't believe I won it. So I was like, shit, cool. All right. Oh yeah. PlayStation 1 game, classic title game. It's a Squaresoft game, but one you might not really expect or remember fondly. So this is Front Mission 3 for the PlayStation 1, and this is a really good copy. Wow, this is really clean. Comes with the manual, comes with the disc, very clean disc, and no breaks in the cover. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is a very good quality one. So I won the auction for this guy for $55. I think people resell this actually for like around $100 right now. You could buy this on PSN, on the PSN network, for I think $6. But obviously physical is much more a rarity, if anything. So let me double check how much this guy is. So I won it for $55. And this is a complete copy. People are selling it around like 90 to 110, 150. Sorry, for like a brand new copy. And yeah, I think I lucked out on this one. I actually like this genre. This is when Squaresoft was just like, this is before the Square Enix merger happened, and Squaresoft was just the jam. Man, like they killed it on the PlayStation 1. They were fucking gods on the PlayStation 1. So yeah, I'm glad I got this guy. Another one I'm looking for right now is Final Fantasy Tactics, but they have it on the Square website, so I'm not like pressured to like just try to keep shopping or spend too much on it. So this is my last special game of the month. Yeah, a lot more stuff. Again, like I thought. I don't know why I keep buying all these games. I have absolutely no time to play any. I just like having a collection, guys. That's just me. So yeah. Holy shit! I don't know what the hell's going on with me. What the hell? Maybe, hopefully this will clear it up. Oh my god. Oh damn. I hope you enjoyed this video. Holy crap! Almost didn't get through that. Hope you enjoyed this video of my unboxing for May. I hope that my goal is to film an entire year of these monthly pickups. So we're almost there, guys. I hope you have a good one. Take care. I hope to see you on the next video and see my next pickups. Have a great month, guys. Happy Memorial Day.